Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl.
Big 3130 here, coming at you with another video. Today we're gonna be making fried chicken and chicken cordon bleu. So this is kind of like Guarguar's. I got this from Guarguar 1981, but he stuffed with his with some different stuff. So this is what I'm doing. I have some provolone here. It's really good, melts, and I like that. And then I also have some sharp cheddar. So that's what we're gonna be using for cheese. And then we have our ham. I just use regular Black Forest ham. And then I have some, for the breading, I use Captain Crunch, just like Guarguar. And then over here we have the Captain Crunch crushed up, which all we did was crush it up, and that's going to be our breading. So in addition to that, we're going to have some egg wash and some flour, just a little bit. But we'll get back with you in a few. Alright, so this is just one of our chicken breasts. I just got this new Shun knife. It's a little paring knife, and I like to do, it's razor sharp. It's the sharpest knife I have. And I'm just going to be cutting in the middle so I can stuff. There goes our oven, it's preheated. So I'm just going to cut this kind of like a little pocket, just so it opens up like that. And just so we can put our stuff in there. So then you're able to fold it open like this, and we can put our stuffing in there. Then we'll close it back up and grill it. So we'll show you when. Alright, so we're cooking up some turkey bacon. We didn't have regular bacon, so we're just going to use turkey bacon. And we're just cooking that up. We're just going to cook it up a little, because it will cook once it's in the chicken, but we just want to get it kind of crispy. So we'll get back with you in a minute. Alright, so our bacon's finishing up here and getting nice and brown. And I'm going to add the ham, because a lot of people don't do this, but I like my ham a little bit crunchier on the edges, so I'm just going to add it in here just for a little bit, just to give it a little time to develop and get a little bit crunchy. So we'll show you when we're done. Alright, so everything's all browned up. We finished everything, so we're just going to put it off to the side here, where we can get it later to stuff into our chicken. So we're going to go cut more chicken, and then we're going to stuff it, and we'll show you. Alright, so we got our chicken here that was originally like this in the chicken breast. We butterflied it open, so now it's open. Now we're going to add our mixture of bacon and ham right to the middle. Just take a little handful. And I like to put it at the thin edge. So it's a lot easier to roll when you do it that way. So we just add that. And then for this one I'm going to add the provolone cheese just right on top. And then what you want to do is you want to bring it as close to this way as you can and tuck and roll it in. You want to make sure everything's in. Then once you get one full roll, you want to tuck the edges in. So I probably should have made these a little thinner, but we can do that right now. Just going to make these edges, my edges were a little thick, so we're just going to make that a little thinner and roll it up. So when you tuck the edges in, it should make a nice, roll that over. It should make a nice little ball there. And then we take the toothpicks, and I like to put two in, one on either side of the center where you split it, so it doesn't come apart when you're cooking it. Because when you cook it, you don't want the cheese to come out and everything, because then it'll be dry. So flip that over and fold that in and stick it closed. Alright, so we're just going to finish that with the rest of them, and they should look like that, and we'll get back to you when we're done. Alright, so this is what we got. We got our chicken rolled up with the toothpicks and everything in it. And we're going to bring it over to the flour, just briefly, just barely. You want to put barely any on. Just see a little bit there. Then egg. There's just egg beat with salt and pepper, and that's it. Very little, because you don't need much flavor. And then over into the Captain Crunch. I like Captain Crunch. When Guarguar did his video, I actually saw it and it reminded me that I should try it again because it was really good. So that just goes back over here. And then we have one more. We're going to do the same thing too. So roll that around in the flour. Egg wash. You want to make sure you have your one dry hand, one wet hand. So throw that in there. Completely bread it. Whatever, this is the last one, so it doesn't really matter. These probably should be crushed up a little more, but it doesn't matter. Just Pack that on there. Flip it around. And then right on the thing. So now we're going to come over here. Bring it to our stove. And we're just going to do like Guar did, where we just browned it up in the oil. And then cook it the rest in the oven. So we're just going to put these in here and let them cook. Alright, so we'll show you when these are done and we'll show you what we put them in the oven at. Alright, so we just took the chicken off the stove after browning it up. This is what it should look like. Maybe this one's a little dark, but it should be like a golden brown, and it won't be cooked all the way. So we're going to put it in the oven at 425, and we're going to leave it in there for probably 20 minutes. So the chicken should be done. I'm going to go put some cheese on it, just on top. So let's check it out. Oh, holy guacamole. I think we burnt it. Yep, a couple pieces are burnt, but that's what happens when you're cooking. So we show you everything. We're not going to hold back just because we burnt it. It's not burnt, it's slightly toasted. It'll be fine, I hope. So I'm going to finish adding the cheese, and since we burnt it to hell and back, it should be done. Alright guys, this is what it should look like when you're done, or what ours looks like when we're done. We have some yellow rice here we just made, and then this is the chicken. We just put a piece of cheese on top just to give it a little more flavor. And we have the chicken, and then if you look in, we have all the stuff. We have the ham, the cheese, and the bacon, all in there. So rate, comment, subscribe, whatever. You can leave me a PM if you want me to make a recipe that you want to try. And also, I'm going to start a little throwdown, and where each person will challenge somebody else to make something. And I've been watching Guar's videos, and I challenge him to make a Hispanic dish, spicy, whatever comes to mind. So Guar's a great cook, so I challenge you to do that. So if Guar, if you're watching, please do that, and then challenge somebody else. Alright, thanks, bye.